Good morning. It's Aunt Shadow. Excellent day for a walk. Beautiful, beautiful morning. I want to talk to you about something. Come on, let's go for a walk. I was hoping to talk to you this morning about something important. Ambition. Being a spiritual coach makes me a naturally chill person, and a lot of people always just assume that I don't really have much ambition. Eckhart Tolle talks about the difference between a person doing and a person being, or human doing and human being, and that we need to find a balance for both. I think in general, ambition is kind of an egoic, built in desire to turn chaos into order. There's something in our design that's telling us to move forward, to expand, to grow, to become something more than we are. That comes out of us as ambition. It's not inherently a good thing or a bad thing. It's actually a really powerful internal tool, an internal sense. We have a lot of external senses we know about. We don't have that many internal senses that we know about, like imagination, intuition, and ambition. You can also find ambition represented by one of the chakras. And it's below the navel, so it is a physical form chakra. Everyone feels that push to reach a place of fulfillment, but we never really seem to get there. Why is that? Well, the biggest problem we have is we're brought up to believe that we are nothing but the ego and our thinking mind. And the ego, when it's running loose, really wants to plan everything to reach fulfillment. It wants a complete designed plan. And life doesn't work that way. I'm sure everybody's asked a child in their life, what do you want to be when you grow up? And we're doing it just for fun or whatever, but really we're setting them up to start thinking about the future and that everything important for them is going to happen sometime in the future. When I graduated high school a million years ago, one of the most difficult questions I kept getting asked was, what are your plans for the future? I really didn't have any. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't even know who I was yet. All I knew was what I was good at, and I let life do its thing and guide my path into what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's never screwed up, ever, even once. Unless it's presenting something wonderful. And I said, no, I want to go this way with my ego. And then it was pretty disastrous. If you look back on your own path, the journey your life's been on so far, chances are really good when you got into a sticky situation that life was trying to send you another direction, and you listened to outside forces that influenced your ego and convinced you that what you were feeling wasn't right and what you're being told is the right thing to do for you. So why does it feel so terrible when we don't have any ambition? We don't know where we want to go or what we want to do. And it makes us feel sad and alone and have no direction or guidance. That's because you're living out here in the physical thinking world. You're living in your ego. And your ego doesn't have any answers for you. Your ego is just tools. Your ego makes you feel like you're doing it to yourself. You have no ambition because you're doing something wrong. Here's a little truth for you. Your path is based on the future, and the future is unknown. You can't know your future, and your ego hates this. It wants to predict because it wants to keep you safe. The thinking brain can't make these decisions for you. It desperately wants to. Therefore, you feel a lot of conflict when you lack ambition. So when you rely heavily on your ego to determine your path, you end up having great discomfort. You can get bored. You can experience pretty bad depression or anxiety. You can develop a great distaste for your job or another person or your partner. You can start making up scenarios and stories in your mind that aren't even remotely true. You can start feeling really shitty about yourself, which is also not even remotely true. So what's the answer here? The answer is another inside tool that we really aren't that familiar with using. Your intuition. Your future isn't written, which gives you the freedom to live right now. And right now is where the future's written. And it's written through instinct. Your intuition and instinct. Intuition and instincts rely heavily off your feeling person, your feeling body, your emotions. If you listen to your intuition, when things randomly come across your path, it's going to tell you, take a step this way or take a step this way. I'm so glad you're here. You make these walks so much more enjoyable. We've all met people that kind of make decisions on the fly. They have no idea what's going to happen even tomorrow, let alone next year. And in some ways it feels like really, it makes us feel anxious. But the truth is, they're probably a lot more in touch with their intuition and their instincts, and they have a lot more trust in where life is going to take them and where the path is going to go. The truth is, they probably have a lot more internal instinct and confidence in life, and they trust that it's going to go where it's supposed to go, which is really the truth. It's us control freaks that want to know what's going to happen next year and next week and then the next hour. Those are the types of personalities that really need to sit and take a minute. So I guess this is it. Thank you so much for walking with me. It's been wonderful. And catch me in a future video. I'm going to demystify the chakras for you. I use the chakra system a lot in my work. And it's a really great use of symbolism to help balance your life and really explore what areas you could stand to improve. We all want to grow. We all want to become better people. Looks like it's time to head back, guys. Thanks for the walk. Let's do another one tomorrow.